All right, I think I have a minute. So I don't know if I have ever told you guys or expressed it the way I need to, but so basically, what is life like with my family? And the answer is, my life with Chips back in Michigan is like living in a beautiful, peaceful Zen garden with soft bird song and beautiful babbling brooks and all of these beautiful flowers all over the place. And then my life back at home is kind of like jumping into like a mix of puppies and loud parrots and kind of like Yours, Mine, and Ours, if you've ever seen that really old show. Not the new one, but the old one from decades ago, packed with like maybe the Brady Bunch and a whole bunch of other just chaos and drama and family, and you're tripping over each other, and it's like Modern Family meets all of these other things. That's kind of my family. I am the eldest, so I help out here a lot. I just got done running around helping my brother pick up some food for his animals, seeing how the animals reacted. I had my mom's aide come so that she can help get ready for the wedding, which is, my brother got married today. Like, he's on his way back for the reception, and it's just busy. It's so busy here, and I've been trying to figure out how to find the way to tell you guys what life is like here, because so often I have people ask me, Siri, why do you make so many videos? What is this about? And the answer is, it's about being able to financially support my family back at home. And I'm back at home, and now I'm trying to figure out the very delicate way to have a balance of being able to show you guys the beautiful things that I want you to know my family for. The awesome inspirational messages, like that really cool pineapple that says, be a pineapple, stand tall, wear a crown, and be sweet on the inside, that my mom sprinkles all around her office, which is where I am at right now. And I want you guys to know my dad for how committed to family and how loving he is. I want you to know how good he is at reading orchids. Like, he has so many orchids all over the house, and there's seashell collections that my mom's friends have sent her from all over the world. And I want you guys to know the things I love about my family. And then I want you guys to learn why I work so hard for my family. Is because just today I've been able to sweep in and help out my brother, who works so hard with making sure he has enough to take care of his companion pets. He's got his therapy cockatiel and he has his therapy kitty, and they do really great together. And then my mom, we wouldn't be able to have the day go so smoothly if I wasn't able to pay for in-home help for her. And it's like, how do I balance showing you guys the beautiful things, the colorful things, the love of my family, and also somehow sit down and be like, yeah, my brother got married 3 hours away last night, and I didn't see it at the temple there because my mom had another attack, and another close thing, and that's why her aide is here again today, and I have to have the money to be able to make sure that those people can come and help take care of her, because there's no help from the state here for people like my mom, and it's really tricky. So that's part of why I wanted to get vlogging when I came to visit them, so I can show you the love and the chaos and the excitement that I have to be with them and hanging out with my sister. And I got my niece, when we went to the pet store, I got my niece a really fun little present so she can have a little necklace, and I want her to have that to wear at the wedding today. It's a little paw print because she loves animals and she is truly my #1 fan. And then I got a matching set of earrings so that I can show off to her whenever I wear the earrings in the vlog that I have the matching set of earrings that will go with her necklace. And I think she'll really love that, and I want you guys to see that love. And then somehow I'm going to have to find the time, the quiet. This is like the first 5-minute stretch, and I had to go, I'm recording, and shut the door to be able to have just 5 minutes. Since I'm the eldest, I'm like, and Dad's with our brother who's coming back from the temple right now. So I'm like handling all these things and who's been fed, and this is my life here. And it's the life I have taking care of them, even though I live in a different state and I'm building a family and a life with Chips now too. I want to be able to talk to those of you who've been where I'm at, where you have chronically ill parents, and sometimes you're like, you know, Mom, I'm gonna come visit you this Christmas because it's just a reality, not a morbid reality, but a reality of like, don't know if you're gonna be here next Christmas after all, so I want to be with you this year. I want to find a way to be able to navigate talking about those things with you guys. And I want to do that to be able to untangle why I work so hard and why I'm so committed to our community, not only because it is the best and the most beautiful and the bright things from my own heart, but because somehow, ridiculously, you guys help me take care of all of the beautiful, colorful, wonderful things about my family here through sharing your time with me on our channels. And somehow I want to find a way to show you the color and the struggles and weave it together so I can show you the beauty that is the life with my family, and the gratitude, and why I work so hard, and why there's so many videos, and why I'm so grateful that you guys will show up if I put in the work and try to develop and become better and become a better storyteller and make it more professional cutting and more nice, and but also keep that like community feel. I'm rambling now, but I also want to start vlogging more about it without giving away too many of my parents' privacy, too much of their secrets, too much of things that should just be theirs, their story that they own to tell, and I don't want to take that from them. But I do want to find a way to be able to talk to more of you who may be like me, who your earliest memories as a child, or of your mom not able to get out of bed because of an illness that took her from you, and being the one to take care of everyone from as long as you can remember. And I want you guys, those of you, the very maybe small number of you who have, for as long as you've remembered, struggled with establishing your own independent life and staying to take care of a parent from even when you were tiny, not even when you're an adult and you have to shift that ring, but even when you're tiny, who needed so much help. And I just, how do I delicately come in and say thank you guys so much for helping me so that I can hire someone, because there is no help from other institutes to help my mother and my father, who are both very sick and very in pain all the time. And thank you so much for showing up, because it gives us the resources. There's an amazing woman here who is my mom's new aide, and we're in love with her, and the happiness and relief from my parents has been so immense. And I don't ever hear anyone talk about that. I always wonder if I'm the only person whose parents need help. I'm the only person who's struggling to break free and establish yourself and explore the world and consume its joy with ambition and vigor. But then you look behind you all the time and you feel conflicted because what's happening to your mom and dad? Do they need help? Do the other members of your family need help? How can you gather up the best of the resources of the world that you have and bring them back to share with them? How can you get more and more and more so that you can make sure everybody is taken care of and covered and loved and fed and housed and they have the medicine they need? And that's my life. And so I think a lot of people don't understand, why do you make so many videos? They think that's just what Siri does. But there's some really huge reasons here, and I don't think I can tell you those huge reasons just by being like, yeah, my parents are both chronically ill. It was stuff that just popped up out of genetics, unpleasant genetic surprises, independent of one another. My mom has an illness that there's a high likelihood I could have, so I'm trying to pursue joy for as much as I can. I need to start really working on my physical fitness so that if my health decides to follow her path, then I can manage things as best I can and stare that in the face and not be afraid out of my mind. Those are the deeper conversations that I want to be able to have on occasion on the vlog channel, but I was thinking about last night and I realized those are probably going to be pretty rare things, not because I don't want to share with you guys, but because my life is so much joy. And it made me realize I would love to talk about those things, those more complicated, deeper things with you guys, but I want to do it in a way where it doesn't define my family to you, where the color and the light and the kindness and my niece's fan mail that she's given me and her abundant love for me, and the fact that my brother's fiance desperately wanted a fun Hawaiian wedding, I want all of those things, the joy and the creativity and the love to define my family to you guys. But one day I do want to be able to make room to have a conversation about what it's like to have grown up with chronically ill parents, what it's like to try to support them even though you're only just through your mid-20s yourself, what it's like to take care of having autistic family members who you wonder if they'll ever launch as far as you did, if that's even possible, but doing your best to try to help them. What it's like to be an auntie, which is something I'm 8 years later still adjusting to. And now what it's like to have my brother be married, I want to be able to share that growth with you, because sometimes I feel like everybody has it already. Everybody's already figured out the adult parts. And I wonder if I'm the only one who has to wrestle with that feeling of making my own life, but worrying about what you left behind and trying to figure out a way to balance it all out. So maybe I'll just start talking and we'll see if we bump into each other and maybe we can help each other out. And like I said, other than that, I'm just gonna focus on trying to show the joy to you guys too, because that's what I want my family to be remembered for, the color and the joy and the love. Okay, so I don't exactly know what happened, but my brother walked up to me and said, "There's an Easter event, I need your beginner's luck," and he made me push some buttons, and then this thing happened where there's like a guy here and he's Crom, and apparently he has bunny ears on, and I don't know what this is, I don't even know what game it is, but my brother is so excited, he said, "You have to record this," and it actually was pretty cool. It makes me want to think about maybe doing bunny events and our stuff, but he scared the entire house yelling how excited he was, and I'm very happy for him. And apparently all of you who play this know that this is like a really cool thing, but that's what happened when I just hit the button with my beginner's luck. So are you happy? Yeah, he's smiling from ear to ear. He startled everybody yelling. He was so excited. Alright guys, so today is the day. We are off to the wedding reception now for my baby brother, and I am in my bridesmaid's dress. I've got my lei, bridesmaid's lei, that I get to wear while we're there, and I'm really excited to be able to see him and to see my new sister, which is really, like, especially because I live so many states away, this all seemed to happen all of a sudden to me, even though it's been a long courtship and they had a long engagement, and they're married now. Like, they're married. They actually got married at a temple about 3 hours away from us this morning, and they're driving back to have the reception, and that's what we're gonna be at. My dad and some of the rest of our family went with them to the temple marriage, and then we're going to see them at the reception, which is kind of just the same thing. But I stayed so I could be with my mom because she can't be that far away from the hospital for that kind of travel, and we had a nice morning. We got her hair done. We are ready to go. I'm sort of trying to wrap my head around the idea that I'm going to go meet my new sister, just like I have my other brother from my brother-in-law, and how wonderful that relationship has become over the last couple of years, and how many is old. So I'm going to be going and just savoring it. I think I'm gonna walk around a lot. We have a lot of time. We just have to be waiting there to make sure that like people are coming and just being present and ready to go. So I think I'm gonna walk around a lot with my niece, and I'm going to look for all sorts of beautiful spring flowers and just savor the beautiful weather. It's in the mid 70s here, and it was snowing when I left Michigan. So I'm gonna kind of soak in this preview of spring and just all of its beauty before it's time to go back home and wait another month or two before it starts getting green there. But I have a new sister. How amazing is that? We're at the park before the wedding. We had a little bit of free time, so I thought it would be good to free range run my niece. She's currently chasing a baseball up and down a hill, and it's the cutest thing ever, and everyone's here flying kites, and it's a beautiful day, and I really love that we kind of snuck away, and we're just enjoying a beautiful park on a beautiful spring day. And thankfully, all we had to do to get ready for the wedding was wear the pretty dresses, so we're good to go. Look how pretty! So many little kites! And there was a glorious hawk that was here just a second ago. Oh, I used to play this like all the time when I was younger. That's so fun! What a pretty day. Look, there's even hawks in the sky flying too. So it's a good kite day and a good hawk day. Gosh, they're so beautiful.
I get it.
They both like being up in the sky, huh? So my niece and I are running around on these rocks back here playing Wolf Quest at the park in my bridesmaid gown, and I'm looking for bird nests and everything and watching the hawks up in the sky, and it hits me, that's very me way to live. I could be in the fanciest clothes, but I'm going to jump into the forest, and I think it's so cute how one of her favorite games to play is Wolf Quest. So we're looking for the highest rocks to be able to howl from the top of them, and I think it's adorable. So everybody is getting all ready, and apparently I'm going to be up on stage with my sister. We've got our pretty bridesmaids leis on, and my family, my parents should be here soon. My dad's getting my mom and bringing her over, and my baby brother's married. Like, it's already happened, it's a done deal, and now we're just having a second ceremony here to kind of seal it for everybody who can make it. And this is kind of surreal. I keep watching him walk around and we see his new wife and we go, yeah, that's our sister-in-law. But then you look at your brother and you're like, but he's married. And it's just a fun little A fun little quirk, isn't it?
Surreal.
Surreal. Oh my goodness, look how cute the cakes are. This is adorable. This is, oh my goodness, look at this. Like, look at the details. You've got the little graham cracker guy hanging out. Oh, zoom, so slow, but there we go. You have the little graham cracker hanging out inside the lifeboats. Oh, they're tanning. Look, Bee, they're tanning. Isn't that cute? And then there's a whole bunch of seashells, some little fish.
Oh my gosh.
I think those are nice life flowers. I think so, yeah.
These are amazing.
I know, aren't they cute? Look, oh, there's little lays on the cupcakes. That's adorable. Oh, and there's seashells. How could I miss the hula skirts? Look how cute they are.
It's not time.
Oh, is this your first time seeing your own wedding cake?
Yes.
What do you think about your wedding cake?
Oh my gosh, these are amazing.
So we're all ready to go. We've got our dresses on and our leis. We've got the ring ceremony figured out. It's about to happen. And my mom and dad are missing. So the group's family is missing. And dad needs to be here for the ring ceremony. And I'm just, that's so our family, isn't it? Yeah, that's our family.
Totally our family.
So we've got to find our parents because we're supposed to be having a wedding right now. Yeah, they're missing.
They're gone.
They're gone.